Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory, and it finished at the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 2. Overall, I mean, I didn't say this on the preview, but I did actually think that this was going to be a draw. It just felt like that sort of game. Although I really didn't want it to be. I really wanted the sort of getting as close to wrapping up second early as possible before the PSG ties and all that sort of stuff. I wanted to get that done before before the PSG ties. And yeah, it wasn't a great performance today, I'll be honest. Quite a boring game in general. You sort of know what you're getting when Arteta's making a lot of changes. If I look at the starting lineup for both team, or for us, if I can find it. I don't know whether it will show me the team where I'm looking. Let me go to the Premier League website and just have a look. Yeah, we're not looking good in terms of closing that gap between us and Liverpool. So it was Raya in goal, Saliba, Timber, Kivior, Mars Lewis-Skelly. So Timber and Mars Lewis-Skelly came back in after the Ipswich game. Partey came back in for Merino, with Odegaard and Rice in midfield, and then Sterling came in for Saka, and then it was Trossard and Martinelli who played on Sunday. Yeah, as I say, we took the lead through Kivior. Good set piece goal there. Then an equaliser from Eberechi Eze. Good again. It was nothing much anyone could really do about it. It was a very crowded area as the ball came in, but it was a good finish from him. We took the lead just before half time through Trossard, who's, I think that's 2 in 3 now, or three goals in. Yeah, I think it's 2 in 3. And then I wouldn't necessarily say we were cruising. I think Paris were growing. Paris. That's a Freudian slip. Palace were growing into the game. They had a couple of chances, and then as soon as Jean-Philippe Mateta came on, it just completely changed the game for them. David Raya and William Saliba caught napping, and it was an excellent finish from Mateta to equalise. In fact, just in like the 90th minute, Ismail Assar had a shot that looked like it was going wide, but Saliba just got there that could have won it for them and would have handed the title to Liverpool tonight. Speaking of that, because of the draw, it basically means now that I think Liverpool host Spurs at Anfield on Sunday, and all they need now is at least a point to guarantee the title. So the league's done officially. It's officially done, because I can't see them dropping points. Well, I can't see them losing against Spurs, put it that way. And we've got 2 out of our last 4 games. We've got 2 really, really hard ones. Newcastle at home and obviously Liverpool away. I can imagine by the time we play Liverpool, they would have won the league officially. But we've still got, Bournemouth. I think it's Bournemouth at home, actually, not Bournemouth away. I think we've already played them away. Bournemouth at home, sandwiched in between the PSG ties, and then Liverpool away, Newcastle at home, Southampton away. So they're all, apart from maybe Southampton, those 3 games are going to be really difficult. Not just because the fact that, like with Bournemouth, for example, not just because Bournemouth have played well, have been performing well this season. It's also the fact, depending on what happens in the first leg of the PSG game, is then, sandwiched right in between before we travel to Paris for the second leg. So, I don't know. I'm hoping it's not going to be an 18 to 20 point gap between us and Liverpool, and I'm hoping that, we have wrapped up second, and we're not going to have to worry about the teams behind us, by that being Forest, Newcastle and City at the moment. I mean, we're now on 67 points. 6 points behind. Hang on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 6. 6 points behind City. We are 7 points in front of Nottingham Forest at the moment, and I think 8 points in front of Newcastle, and I think 11 points in front of Chelsea. 11 points in front of Chelsea and Villa. So Chelsea and Villa can't catch us, but City can. I think City and Forest probably could if we drew every game between now and the end of the season, and they both won. They could overtake us quite easily, which would make this a poor season if we don't go on and win the Champions League overall. The current gap between us and Liverpool is 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. 12 points. It will probably be 15 by the time we get to Sunday. But by the time we get to the Spurs, to their game against Spurs, yeah, I don't know. It's been a poor season in terms of the league, for many reasons. As I've said before numerous times on this channel, I've said recruitment. We've given away good positions, good leads. Injuries have played a part in that as well. It's not been good. It's definitely been a season to forget league wise. The rest of it, and also the domestic cups, but the rest is to be seen with the Champions League. We'll see what happens there. I know I said before the Real Madrid ties that this is where our Champions League season ends. I still think that we're going to come unstuck at some point in this campaign. That might be in the final, that might be in the semi-final. I think we've got a good chance against PSG at home, but away I'm not too sure. And they're in fantastic form at the moment. Since they signed, what is his name? The player. Yeah. Scalia, since they've signed him, and they've been in top form alongside Ousmane Dembele, that seems to have found form. I've mentioned this a couple of times, but yeah. But going back to today, not much to say really. It's a game that sort of petered out into a draw. There probably is one eye on the Paris Saint-Germain game on Tuesday, being that we won't be playing at all this weekend, because our game got brought forward because Palace are in the semi-final against Villa of the FA Cup. So yeah, it is what it is. Much more improvement needed in terms of our league form for next season. Hopefully we have a decent summer in terms of our recruitment, and more luck with injuries and refereeing decisions and stuff like that. But yeah, tonight was disappointing. I think we had every opportunity to win the game, but or we had the team out there to win the game. I wouldn't say we had every opportunity to win the game, but we definitely had the team out there that could have gone on and won the game. So it's disappointing in that sense. Credit to Palace, they did probably earn that draw, and yeah, is what it is. I'm going to leave it there. I will speak to you again, well, if not previewing Paris Saint-Germain, because as I said in the reaction to Ipswich, I'm away at the moment, so I won't be home until the weekend, so I'm not sure whether I'll have time to actually do a recording. If not, it will probably just be the Just the Sim, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, all right, like and subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your week. If I don't speak to you beforehand, take care and stay safe.